Saw 4 from Lionsgate Twisted Pictures, released who knows when, probably 2008, I think. Starring Tobin Bell, directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who's did Saw 2 and 3, and also like Reboot Genetic Opera and a couple other films like that. This film had a budget of $10 million, and it made over $139.4 million at the box office worldwide. So another highly successful sequel in the Saw series. Now, this one starts off because Jigsaw's dead, so you start going. It starts off with a sick autopsy. You see, now the practical effects in this film are top notch. It is awesome. If you're a practical effects nut like I am, you love gore and seeing everything in camera, none of this nonsense CGI stuff, you'll love these. Love this. Well, that's one of the best parts of the Saw franchise for sure, is the practical effects. But also the stories are really good. So this one, basically, the SWAT leader, who's you see periodically throughout the first three, Riggs, he is roped into Jigsaw's game now. So he has to go through a whole pile of tests to see how much he could save and stuff like that. So it is interesting, and there's some pretty cool traps in this film too. And it's also about Jigsaw's dead, but how is he pulling off these traps? So the cops and stuff are trying to figure, the detectives in this film are trying to figure out who's helping him, who's helping Jigsaw out of Jigsaw's dead. So first half, so you have that storyline, and then you have the storyline of Riggs going through. These traps are crazy in this one. They have everything from like judges pull a husband and wife pulling rods out of their body, and if so either one of them will live and one of them will die, or they both will die at the end of the time. That was actually a pretty clever one. This is also one of the more darker, grimmer Saw films. This is the one where it has the survivor of the third one hanging by his neck, and then if standing on a block of ice that's slowly melting, and if he dies, if he drops down, he'll die. And then on the other end, there's another guy who's has chained to a chair basically, and then only one of them can live or die and stuff. It's pretty unique situation for the franchise and stuff. The traps are cool like always in this one, and overall it's still a fun ride. They do a lot. They still do a lot of those cutaway jump cuts and flashback scenes, which kind of ruins the pacing and the tone of the film. So it was kind of disappointing seeing that. But like the other one, that's like the only thing that's been like a huge burden on it. Some of the scenes are a little lackluster here and there, but overall it's still in a decent film. It's very cleverly written still, and they definitely push it a little further in this one as well. There's a lot of interesting little things that go on with them. So a lot of cool traps. Definitely check it out. This is the one where it has the big guy who takes advantage of women, and it rips them apart. The machine rips them apart and stuff. So definitely check this one out. It is pretty good, especially if you're a gorehound like I am. You'll love it. Yeah. So, but if I was looking at everything, the way it was set up, executed, and that, I'm gonna give this one probably a 4 out of 5, just because of some lackluster scenes that made it a little bit boring, especially the first 20 minutes or so, and then all the flashback cutaways and stuff like that kind of took it away a bit. But overall, still a decent film. Definitely check it out. Trailer's link down below like always. Instagram's link down below like always as well, where I post clips of films I'm going to review on my story, that I'm going to review in the future on my story. So make sure you follow me there. Like this video if you really want to, share it if you really want to. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hear my other opinions of the Saw franchise. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, and comment down below. Do you agree with me? Was this a good sequel? Did you think this was a good sequel like I did? Or do you actually hate this one or something? Let me know. I'll love to hear about it in the comments down below. Also, if you have other future films or series or anything that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try my hardest to get to them as soon as I can. But we're on 4. We're just over the halfway mark. It's time to go into Saw 5 and see what Jigsaw has in store for us next. I'll see you in the next one.